Welcome back to That Game Place Live, everybody. I'm Nolan Thunder, and I'm joined by the amazing Marvin Montanaro of That Park Place, editor-in-chief. How are you doing today, Marvin?
I'm doing all right, buddy. I am ready to take a look at whatever Nintendo is limping to the gate with this time.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's been a crazy week in the gaming sphere. We have constantly, for weeks upon weeks, been telling Nintendo, hey, we're liking what you're putting down, but we're going to need some games here because it seems like it's the same narrative and they're not changing it. And they're just doing a lot of things to make people mad, along with those game keys. The whole story we covered about the Japan Archive Company basically being like, hey, we're not going to preserve your games because they're not giving us real games. A good way to, shut up criticism, so to speak, is to produce quality, put amazing stuff out there. And we've had a whole, what would you say, Marvin, 2 games so far?
Yeah, I mean, well, we've had Mario Kart and we've had, Donkey Kong, Bonanza. It's not been a great rollout, I think, for the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, apparently they're selling very well, but I don't know, man. I they really got to impress me with some first party stuff. The last direct that they did that featured a what did it have? It was mostly all third party stuff. I was not. There was nothing in there that I was interested in. Like, you got to give me something more than Star Wars Outlaws.
System seller right there, man. Take a proven failure. This time it'll work, right? Second time's the charm. Oh my goodness. I still believe in this company. I still believe they can do good things. But if they want to start charging what they're charging, they've got to step the game up. Because right now, like, I'm looking at the Switch 2 and I'm like, there is no earthly reason for me to buy this. There's no like, it's the first Nintendo system since the Wii U, which at the time was the first one that ever this happened, where I was like, I don't need this in my house, in my life. Was the other half of the time you trying to figure out what the heck it was? Because a lot of people thought this console was the controller. And
I know one person who had the Wii U, and that was Kevin Apollo. And I asked him what it was, and he couldn't really tell me even. So
Kevin Apollo's Wii U stories. That's something I need to ask him at some point. Speaking of Kevin Apollo, we might be seeing him join us in stream here today, but you guys might notice that Culture Casino, my usual co-host, is not present this morning. He had some other responsibilities in the world of adulting, but you got me, you got the awesome Marvin, who it's awesome to see you back here again, man. We do appreciate having you here.
I'm happy to be here. You know, my schedule is extremely crazy with the Tooney Town TV channel and Tooney Town Wrestling channel and That Park Place. So whenever I can carve out time to be here for that game place, I always want to, because it's one of my favorites.
Thank you so much, and it's always a big honor. For those who don't know, he does a lot of work on That Park Place, the editor-in-chief. Those articles that we've been reading constantly on the show, this man's responsible for leading the charge on that, writes very majority of the ones we cover here, and I'm really excited to have him here. In fact, since the show is going to be starting here in less than 30 minutes now, so Operation Cover the Nintendo Direct is gonna get off into the air here very soon. But since we have Marvin here, I want to take a minute to ask you a question, man, here. Actually, I got 2 for you, but this is the big one I want to ask you, because, we're going to probably have a lot of gloom and doom, because I'm sure Nintendo is going to disappoint us at some point or another. I have a strong feeling they're going to have an amazing announcement, but they're also going to be like, yeah, you can buy the game, but when you buy it, it comes, I don't know, laced with arsenic or something like that, and you die after you play it. I don't know. But I want to ask you, what would be like your dream game you'd like to see? Is there something that could really, get you excited that they could announce?
A new Zelda. Probably not like, not like a Hyrule Warriors thing, but like an actual new full-length Zelda game. If you showed me Smash Brothers, if you showed me a new Star Fox would be the thing that would get me. I would buy the system for a new Star Fox, because I mean we just went through an entire console generation on the Switch with no Star Fox game.
That take made my morning, because it's so rare I hear Star Fox as a system seller, but usually people will be like, oh, it's a complimentary piece, but I'm also a big Star Fox fan. So
the more I think about it, Nolan, actually, did we have a Star Fox for the Wii?
We had one. The Wii didn't get one. We had one for the Wii U, and it was extremely forgettable, and so many people were disappointed, because what happened was the game was called Star Fox Zero, And they tried to force like this motion control thing with the Wii U gamepad where you're trying to play on the TV and the pad. And oh wait, props to you, good sir. Props to you.
Yeah, you got that Universal too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh, there's a Kevin Apollo sized mug at the because like his hands are enormous and like mugs are always too small for him. So I took a picture of this and I was like, hey, look, they made a mug that like, you know, you can hold. And he was like, finally. And then I bought it for myself. And I rarely use it because it's so big. I don't drink that much coffee. But today I felt like it was it had to be.
I had the like the ice cream like float thing they have at the Donkey Kong area Universal. That's what this came in.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten that.
I liked it because it was different. Like stuff was banana flavored because, you know, obviously, but it was like a mix of like a soda you drink at and ice cream on top. It was one of the most bizarre experiences of my life, but I'll tell you, it was, I would do it again. It was fun. If I could bring it back to Star Fox, yeah, with Star Fox Zero, they put all these gimmicks on it to try to justify the Wii U, and the Wii U was kind of a system with an identity crisis to begin with. So they took a chance on this game with its gameplay, and it kind of fell flat. Some people liked it, some people really hated it. As a huge Star Fox fan, I never even picked it up because I knew it was bad. And what they didn't experiment was, they didn't experiment with the story or the characters or anything. They just did 64 again for like the second or third time in a row. So I would be more than happy to give another chance to Star Fox, because that last game, I don't know if you go off the sales numbers, because it was just bad decisions all around.
Yeah, I hope they didn't sour them on Star Fox in general, because I think a good Star Fox game would still, you know, do well.
Definitely. And you know what would do well for me? Our wonderful chat here. Normally I'd have Culture do a segment here to bring it up, but since it's me running this, I'll go ahead and bring it up. We have today the wonderful Juliet coming up with a super chat. And Marvin, what is that? I never know the money symbols here. What is the money currency for this one? Do you know?
Hold on. That's pounds. British pounds.
Pounds. Thank you so much. Juliet for £5. Juliet, always great to see you, one of our mods out there. After doing that gameplay and chat, well, thank you, Juliet. I believe I saw you on Tooney Town TV last night. So good to see you again. Thank you for being here. We also have Mark Fields for $1.99. Thank you again for the super chat. Positive vibes to you. Same to you, man. It's almost felt like the cursed morning, Mark, behind the scenes. I couldn't even find my shirt this morning, dude, that I was wearing these. Like, I hope it's not a bad omen that we get a bunch of, I don't know, Superman 64 2s or something like that tonight. But seriously, positive vibes to you, man. Always good to see you here. We have the Wild Man of Yavin. Good to see you. Davina Ducksworth. Always great to see. Let's see. We got Josh Hammond. Good to see you, sir. Ninja Pat 15. Morgan King is saying hello to everyone that game plays. Hello, Morgan. And we also have Chris Dickerson. Good to see you. A lot of the homies are in the house today, so I see they're excited for this Nintendo Direct. So it's going to be fun. We still got about 20 minutes from now. So in the meantime, while we're waiting, I'm going to present a question to you, Marvin, here. What do you have your dream games, obviously. I'm also in favor of Star Fox. What do you expect to have happen during this Direct? And don't say disappointment. Like, what do you think we're going to be seeing here?
I think they're going to, maybe you'll get like I think we're going to see that Zelda Dynasty Warriors game again. The new one.
Hyrule Warriors?
Yeah, I think you're going to get the new Hyrule Warriors that doesn't have Link in it. And maybe you'll get like some gameplay on that. Maybe something Kirby related. But I don't know. I really don't have that high of expectations. But I mean, they've got to have something if they're doing another Direct. So, and I mean, I'm assuming whatever they're doing today, this is going to be their big push for what's coming out for the holiday season.
Agreed. I think we're going to see a big preview of some big game coming next year. Like, it's either going to be a spring, summer release, maybe even a fall release if it's lined up. Because if it's Legend of Zelda, as we talked about before, that is something they tend to like to announce like 2 years before it comes out because all these games always get delayed. We saw it with Twilight Princess. We saw it with Breath of the Wild, which that game was originally supposed to come out in big, bold text 2015. That never happened. So they can get a little trigger happy with these announcements sometimes. I think we're going to get, and give me pushback here if you disagree. I think we're going to get a tease of a new 3D Mario. I think.
I hope so. I would love that. Here's the thing. So even if it's games that are coming out next year, the point of today's presentation should be to get people so excited for the Switch 2 in 2026 that they are going to ask for it for Christmas. And so at the end of this direct, I'm going to ask myself, do I want this console for Christmas? And because it's get the console for Christmas, and then in the summertime, Smash Brothers will come out, or Mario will come out, or Zelda will come out. So this cannot be another one of those Nintendo Directs where nothing happens, where it's like, why did you even have a Nintendo Direct?
Agreed, 1,010% there, man. I think that's a fantastic take. You have to look at the reality is that right now, we covered a story here very recently. I believe it was on That Park Place. So I'll give you, I want to say thank you for that. Did I'm sure you're aware that Mario Kart 8 is once again outselling Mario Kart World.
Mario Kart World, yep. Yeah, because nobody has.
Am I the only one who sees that as unacceptable?
No, it's fascinating. I couldn't believe it when I saw it, but I get it. Mario Kart 8 has been a part of people's lives for so long now. I mean, going back to the Wii U even. So yeah, I'm not shocked by it. I also think it's just, I don't think everyone has the Switch 2 at this point because there's no reason to have the Switch 2. You don't buy an entire console just for a new Mario Kart game when you already have a Mario Kart game that already works right there. Plus, they made that Mario Kart game cost prohibitive. What is it? $80-$90 to buy on retail?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I believe it was I can't remember the exact number because I got the Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart in it.
Right.
But I know it's something that it's just ungodly expensive for what's going on. Now, I have played Mario Kart World a little bit. I am not a expertise Mario Kart player. Every game except for if I was playing with a friend back a few years ago, with Mario Kart 8, of course, that game had a long history ahead of it, so that one I had a little more experience with, and then 64, but I've never been a big avid Mario Kart player. From what I played, the game I thought was much better than 8, but at the end of the day, though, Mario Kart is a great system seller, but you need, at least to a gamer like me, you need that blood, that passion, that devil in the detail. And I liked what we saw with Donkey Kong, but the reality is, if I wasn't leading the gaming channel for That Park Place, the gaming division here, I would not own a Switch 2 right now. I did this to cover Nintendo, and that is weird for me because consistently going back, I still have that picture somewhere back in 2017 of little babyface Nolan here holding up his Nintendo Switch when he got it from Best Buy day one. Mm-hmm. I am a loyal guy. I stayed up at 4 a.m. to be in line for Amiibo back in the day. Like, this stuff is my bread and butter, my passion. But this is the first time I've ever been to where I have to question, like, I don't think the console's worth it yet. Most of the games are either from the first library or they're Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour. That's still unacceptable.
What makes the concept worth it is games, and it's you have a system that looks cool, but you don't have games. You need. I know it sounds like a radical thing that I'm saying here, but you actually need games on your video game console.
What you mean? I don't need to break out my bank of PlayStation 3 memes from like over a decade ago now. Like, do the companies not realize this? Because the PS5, I have a running joke here on the shows that I like to call it the glorified paperweight. Because what does the PlayStation 5 have outside of Astrobot and Stellar Blade, which isn't even exclusive anymore?
It has God of War. It has Ghost of Tsushima. It's got a lot. The PlayStation 5 has got a lot. I love my PlayStation.
Really?
5.
So you give pushback on that?
Oh yeah, I love my PS5. I'm more than happy
Really?
with my PS5.
I'm getting you
Yeah.
for a PS5 video because I feel like sometimes Saturday becomes the me, Kevin, and Culture roast Sony day, and my fanboy of Nintendo really comes out on that. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
more than welcome to hear.
I'm a look. I'm a Nintendo guy, but I'm also a PlayStation guy. I don't have like any tribalistic feelings about that. The other one I can't stand is Xbox. But no, I think that Sony, when it comes to first party games outside of Nintendo, like when you're just comparing Sony and Microsoft, it's no contest.
Oh, Sony's better by a long shot. Actually, I adore PlayStation 2. This poster back here was almost a PlayStation poster, but I didn't like the style of it.
Well,
I'm just a broken
2,
PlayStation fan because they don't remind me of what they used to be anymore. Nintendo does.
I mean, I think that the PlayStation 2 is still the greatest video game console ever made. I've never had more games than I had for the PS2. It was far and away my favorite console.
That is a good argument.
Like when it comes to Nintendo, this third party push that they're making is not going to work. Nobody buys a Nintendo Switch to play Ubisoft games. You buy
Ubisoft games that already came out a year ago.
Yeah, you buy a Nintendo console to play Nintendo games. Nobody cares about third party, and they are putting way too much emphasis on third party for this so far. I want this to be all first party, and don't show me parental controls. Don't show me more like you can chat online with your friends. No, don't show me new cameras. Show me first party games. That's what I want out of this Nintendo Direct. And from what we're hearing, we just did an article on that Park Place about this. Like, Star Wars Outlaws is apparently not playing well on the Switch 2 at all, which is not a shock because it didn't play well on any other system. But it's the port is apparently not going well, and basically we're going to get the rollout of Star Wars Outlaws Part 2, where the game doesn't work and it's buggy and glitchy and can't run on the system. We have heard that the Hogwarts Legacy port for Switch is terrible. I've never actually tried it because I don't care to, but I mean, look, Nintendo knows what it has to do to get people. It's got to appeal to families. It's got to, give us new first party experiences and not try to reinvent the wheel. When I saw the Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer, I was actually ticked off because they redesigned Donkey Kong.
Really?
Yeah. This is Donkey Kong.
This
is Donkey Kong. He wears a tie and he's big. He doesn't wear overalls or whatever they got him in. And where was Diddy? Where was Diddy Kong?
Oh, he's in trouble. I don't think we could get Diddy, but he did actually show up eventually.
Oh, yeah. Diddy Kong parties. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I know him, and they eventually gave reveal on like what was going on with Diddy and Dixie, and the game was not, I think, a prequel like we expected. But I don't want to get into spoiler territory for those who haven't played the game, and I'm still kind of holding out myself for it a bit. But I like the fresh can of paint they're putting on some things, because I got really tired of the Wii U era for calling a lot of the same stuff. I'm kind of more into like, hey, what they're doing with Mario Brothers Wonder, Mario Kart World, whatever have you. Donkey Kong Bonanza, a little bit give and take on certain things. I vibed with it, but I do see like anytime you're making a big change, you need to have something more traditional to counter it out, or else you're just going to become like all those brands that completely betray the source material. I'm sure there was quite a bit there might have been some pushback back in the 90s too, because I know that was the first time they redesigned Donkey Kong when Rare was in charge, and we've had that as his significant design for a very long time, and they stuck to that. So that is very fascinating to me. One thing I'd like to say that's also fascinating before we get to a few more things before the show starts, because we are less than 10 minutes, people. So if you want to get any super chats in, please send them sooner if you can, because we'll probably be mostly reacting. We'll have to catch up on them at the end, and I don't want to have you guys waiting too long and stuff like that. So if you have any questions at all for me and Marvin, as long as it's within reason, we'll take time to answer your questions. So thank you. But I also want to give some time to our wonderful chat out here. Josh Hammond says he's also happy with his PS5, so I guess I'm just a good for nothing hater. Davina has a PS3. Marvin, did you ever have a PS3? I'm curious.
I did. My PlayStation 3 was a gift from Kevin Apollo, actually.
Did he get you the one that could play the PS1 games, or was it like a later variant?
No, it was later. I didn't get the PS3 till way later because it was so cost prohibitive in the beginning when it was like $600. No, I didn't get the PlayStation 3 until it was like 300. You
didn't want to pay $599 US, $599.
Well, look, that is the only generation where I think the Xbox eclipsed the PlayStation. It was the 360 was a phenomenal system. But
it's okay. Microsoft hasn't been anything since. Oh my God. Like I always am, anytime I have a chance to talk to an Xbox fan, I try to do what I can because I like to pick their brain, because I'm just like, why? I feel like Sony does things that, from a place of love, sometimes I'm like, why are you doing that? Microsoft, I feel like they change their audience every generation. Like they're never happy with what they have.
Well, Microsoft, the big issue with Microsoft was that they tried to make the Xbox more than a video game console toward the end of the 360's life cycle. Is when they tried to make that Star Trek living room thing with the Kinect and with the, you know, the voice commands and connecting it to your cable box, and like nobody wanted it. Everyone just wanted games because they let the games go by the wayside, and that's when the PS3 kind of overtook it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what people don't realize is the legacy of the PS. Oh, sorry. The direct stream has this little motion video saying that the stream will start shortly. For a second, I thought it already started. I'm like, oh God, they start early. Okay, cool. Now, a lot of people don't realize, even though the legacy of the PS3 is one that's always brought up in failure, at the end of the day, they outsold the 360 by the end of the generation. That's how bad 360 was at the twilight years. Like, I'm sorry, Kinect Sports was not a system seller. Like, if you just make your whole legacy ripping off Nintendo, you're going nowhere. Chris Dickerson in the chat says, still sad my George Foreman PS3 got the red blinky light. You ever see the image of like the PS3 and it's got like the sausage links on the inside and they're grilling it up?
Yeah, I have seen that.
Oh, classic. Let me see. Davina says, I need to finish Persona 3 on my PS2. Oh, man. Oh, this was something I wanted to ask you, Marvin. What was your favorite PS2 game? Because you say it was your favorite. You think it's the best system of all time. Do you have like a go-to game or at least a catalog?
I mean, I loved the games that like define that console for me. I really loved Final Fantasy X was one of my big ones. Gosh, I'm trying to remember now. I don't know. I had 10 million PS2 games, and now I can't think of any of them.
Did you play in GTA 3?
Yes, I did. Yeah, because GTA 3 came out when I was in middle school or early high school. So I remember my friend and I went and rented it from Blockbuster, and they should not have rented that game to us. And but they did, and we were happy about it. Dead or Mom and Yavin just said Dead or Alive. DOA 2 Hardcore. We used to play that at my friend's house. That was the get a pizza, get a bottle of Mountain Dew, and just play that all night.
Marvin, you just became my bestest friend forever. Because that's my favorite. Outside Into, that's like my favorite series. Who was your main? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. Well, it's funny because you just mentioned DOA, and I did not think this was the place I was going to bring this up, but I started reading the Power Rangers Boom comics, by the way.
Did you?
Been talking about. Yes, I started. I'm early, but I did start.
How far in are you?
Only read one issue so far. It's been a week, but I want to keep going on this because I'd like to keep you updated because I want to talk more about this with you.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know in the audience, it was it's basically a retelling of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but for a more adult audience. Is that a good summary of it?
Yes. Yeah, it's a more mature. It doesn't like curse or have excessive violence or anything, but it's made for people who grew up on it. So it picks up right after Evil Green Ranger, where Tommy is assimilating into the team, and it doesn't go as well as it went on the show. So the first issue, I think that's the one where Scorpina shows up at his house, or is that the one where the Dragon Zord locks up on him?
The Dragon Zord, like where the bridge attack happens, and
okay, yeah, and he goes off on his own, and then the Dragon Zord controls lockup. Yeah,
it was very well. The reason I brought it up was because the girl who played Scorpina in the Power Rangers show actually voiced Ayane in Their Live Dimensions, and that blew my mind and my world. I was like, oh, she's a voice actress too. But I think we have another guest who's joining in on us today. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you, one of the many legends of that park place and one of the hardest working men I know. Please give it up for Jonas J Campbell. Hello.
Ha! It's Dan Brown. Hi.
You can't have a Nintendo Direct without Jonas J Campbell.
I love Nintendo Directs. They are the reason that I started playing Nintendo, and I thought, you know what this needs more than the 8 inputs that are on this controller. It needs a couple of Japanese guys making motions towards the camera, telling us what's next.
Yep, 100%. But like, Joe, do you think we're going to get a bunch of new first-party titles today? Because my theory is that this Direct is meant to hype up 2026 to make everybody want a Switch 2 for Christmas.
I think that would be the most sane approach. That would make sense.
So they're not going to do it.
Nintendo is not known for making sense. They'll probably announce something amazing that's coming out in 3 years. I'll say that I think there's probably going to be an update on Metroid Prime 4, which I'm looking forward to hearing more about that. And who knows? Maybe they'll announce something that's coming out like today.
They usually do one of those things where they announce now available now, and one of those like 2D scrollers or something.
And I've got good news for Joshua Hammond here. Jonas is waiting for Fortnite, his favorite video game of all time, on the Switch 2. It's already on the Switch 2, Joshua. Thank you very much. It is. It's there. It runs fantastic.
Jonas, it's fantastic to have you here and such. And I want to speed fire this question here because we got about 2 minutes till the start here. But this was something I asked Marvin earlier. Do you have a dream game you would like to see announced tonight?
That's a really good question. We don't have a good Mario sequel yet, do we? So I'm gonna say I wouldn't say it's a dream game, because Luigi's Mansion 3, we just got that. We got another Pikmin within the last year. Maybe an update to Chibi Robo, but I don't think that that's going to be very popular with everybody else. It's a funny thing. Nintendo fans have been eating good for the last 2 years or so, as long as you're not worried about directly which system the software is on.
Yeah, no, I completely. Me and Marvin were talking about before about how I'm expecting them to announce a 3D Mario today. I don't think it'll come out this year, but they need something in the pipeline coming into next year. If they have that game that's a few years off, thinking it's Legend of Zelda, and a dream game would be Star Fox. Would you be up for Star Fox, Jonas?
Oh, Star Fox would be fantastic.
That's my dream.
I'll turn the audio
rated M
on this.
We're starting with a rated M game.
Rate pending to rate M. It was to cover the whole live
generalized.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. Twin Snakes on GameCube Classics. That's what I want.
Let's see it. That's actually, it could realistically happen very soon.
Oh boy.
Are they doing another?
Here we have some concept art.
All right, we're getting all of the Mario games throughout time, so
look at that.
I came here for games, not books.
Is this going to be the next generation of? It's like Mario, the art book, coming to you this fall.
That's so Nintendo, right? They would make it look like they're going to do a Mario Maker, and it's a concept art book.
Oh, it's your buddy, Jonas.
Love this guy.
With the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Brothers in Japan.
Look at that.
We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much.
Thank
The
you,
Mario games have
Mr.
been
Miyamoto.
supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs in the artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto last year,
This thing is amazing. If you guys haven't
I
been
wanna
to
go
it,
so
that displays character
Yeah.
illustrations
You
drawn
can literally
during the
move giant
development of
Wiimotes.
different games. There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario
ah,
series.
I see. Yeah.
Also, from now through next
I really don't know how I
Also,
feel about
my
the
announcement-
logic of not starting this with a game trailer.
My announcement for this direct is that we're adding Kevin Apollo to the stage. Welcome, Kevin.
Hey, there he is.
Good morning,
You'll
gents.
still need a reservation to
Morning.
enter the museum, but we
The show
hope
just
those
started. You came at the
visiting will
perfect
check it
time.
out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando,
Yeah, I know.
Florida. We hope you can
I wonder if
I
they're
love
about to
those
announce the
mangas.
Super Mario Galaxy
in real
movie.
life.
No,
Next
announce
they
the
are.
Legend of
about
Zelda
Kyoto.
area, please.
We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next February.
Oh, Japanese people are thin enough
Since its
already.
inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for
The last thing they need is exercise.
to everyone's support. But this time, Mario
We fit
himself will be
14.
cheering on the runners. This is the race bib that the runners will wear.
This is
Which
so.
has the
This
Nintendo
is so
logo on it.
Nintendo.
Why are they doing
Supported in
this?
other ways as well.
Thanks, Nintendo, for showing me stuff I can't enter.
Why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto?
Man, you know, for a Japanese guy, Miyamoto
Coming
really
next
sounds like a
spring.
white guy, doesn't he?
Please take a look at this.
Welcome to the Nintendo Direct, where we start out by calling the audience fat. Oh,
Oh, what do we got here?
Ooh.
It-
This
I
movie?
think I might be right. It might be the Super Mario.
You're
Galaxy
right.
movie.
You're right, Jonas. This is the movie.
this was going to be our headline tomorrow, but I see we're starting early. Okay.
Monty Mole.
The soundtrack
Mr. Rossetti
already.
represent. He's way better than Monty Mole.
Oh, the Cheap Cheeps look so fish-tacular.
What time we get this announcement, man?
Happiness has been restored in life.
Going
This
into
is
space.
amazing.
Yep.
Yep. There we go. The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
That's all we're getting.
I wonder
Wow.
if they're going to have Rosalina
The
be
name
like
of the
2
new
heads
movie
taller
that
than everybody
Nintendo
else.
And Illumination are producing
I hope
together
she's not
is
voiced by Chris Pratt.
the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Should be Zendaya.
What kinds of adventures
Oh.
do you think Mario and his friends will
That
have in
could be.
space?
It's putting the evil
This
out
movie
into the
will be
world.
The main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer Chris San from Illumination.
All right, so we are just not talking about
Thank you,
games yet.
Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario
not
has
ready
brought
for
to
my cue
life for
card.
fans across generations.
Never
and
mind the
around
fact that my
world.
eyes just don't
From
move.
its groundbreaking world
I
I like
building,
that he has the killer
Right,
piano
right.
from Mario
iconic
64 in the
characters,
background.
and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture.
He's got that
All
weird
of us
hat
at
from
Illumination
Pharrell up in the
feel
top
so
right.
fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our
Good.
directors, Michael
Ward.
Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also
Brian
thrilled
Tyler did a fantastic
to
job
welcome
on the
back
Super Mario Brothers movie
Chris
soundtrack.
Pratt
Yeah.
as Mario,
1,010% agree.
Anya
Oh, there's a big scoop.
Taylor-Joy as
we
Princess
go.
Peach,
Here comes your Sydney Sweeney
Charlie
announcement.
Day as Luigi,
Okay, we know all this.
Jack Black
What's going to
as
be our new
Bowser,
meme?
Good.
Keegan-Michael Key as Toad,
Okay, give me
and
something
Kevin
new.
Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Miyamoto-san.
Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production every day, and I'm enjoying it. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary.
You know, it's so hard to understand Miyamoto when there's some random Japanese guy talking over him in the
I
background.
have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
Here we go, gentlemen.
Okay. All right, another Mario thing.
I like those sounds.
Are they re-releasing Galaxy? Yeah.
Again?
They just did. Oh, here's 2.
All right. Free.
Galaxy
Are you
1
kidding
plus
me?
Galaxy
Are they
2.
putting them on one cartridge and calling it a day?
$80 going now?
These games are fantastic. I have to say, the first time that I played Super Mario Galaxy, I expected nothing, and I almost wept with how beautiful these games are. With that soundtrack and the innovation that they put into them, these are amazing games.
Are we in agreement? Gusty Garden Galaxy, top tier?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. If there is an S tier, Gusty Garden Galaxy or Gusty Galaxy is in it.
It's definitely a smart one to put there because a lot of people who played this, you know, that was 2007, so a lot of people are going to be very nostalgic for this one. So I don't think it's going to be a system seller, but it's definitely going to be a great complimentary piece, especially tying with the movie. Like,
well, so
it would be
here's the
ridiculous
thing.
if they put out that movie and you couldn't play it.
If a kid goes to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie, they're going to point to the shelf and say, I want the Super Mario Galaxy game. And there's no reason that Nintendo should not release this as well. For a company that is really bad about releasing their old stuff, compared to like Xbox, which will just have like a $60 collection with every game you've ever heard of in the series, updated in quote-unquote HD. Nintendo doesn't do that on the same level.
Very well said.
School's in session, suckers.
You know, I was hoping they were going to do this because I was like, man, I got to replay Galaxy now before this movie comes out, but I didn't get the All-Stars thing and they stopped selling it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's going to have a physical version.
It's literally
Now,
just 2? Okay, so
Last game we got-
Galaxy
it's
is
on the-
back.
And it's on the regular
Oh.
Switch.
Oh, there
Did
you
see
go.
that?
Oh no, my wallet.
It's on-
No,
That's
Nintendo, you
It's the
stop right
games
now.
that
No
share the
amiibos,
movie's
no.
title.
It's on Switch
Super Mario
1.
Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Good.
Okay, I'll turn it over to the original director for Super Mario Galaxy, Koizumi-san.
That means you can actually own the game.
Hey, hello everyone.
Koizumi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi. From here, I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
Okay.
First, the 2 games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive.
We have
Even as a
gravity at
developer.
home, Koizumi.
Yeah.
The second game also returns
Gravity at
15
Home
years
is just
after its
the
original release on
Space
Wii.
sequences in Sonic Adventure 2 that controlled
In
horribly.
Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games. And
have
we've
storybooks
also
at home
added new
also.
pages.
But not
We
new
hope you're
pages.
looking
They're
forward
actually
to
on new
that as
content.
well. In
Teach
addition,
the youth how to
storybook
read, dang it.
will be available as a real-life product.
Oh, that's cool.
The new
Oh,
pages I
sweet.
mentioned won't be included, but more details.
When the Star Child
Will be
pops up,
available
he's
on
going to
the
give you the
My
option
Nintendo
to
Store
synthesize
website
or
later
destroy
today. So please
or
check that out.
control the Reapers.
Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Man,
will
I really
launch
am
on
Nintendo stuck around
Switch.
buying that book.
But
Are you
can
buying it,
play
Jonas?
these games on Nintendo Switch too.
If it's not like $60, maybe.
Many other
That would be a
Mario
great
titles
prop
are
to have on a
also
desk.
available on
And also,
Nintendo
I know my
Switch.
kids would want to
So
read
if
it.
there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity?
Imagine
to
doing
try
that
it?
as a bedtime story, just like Rose.
I really
That
liked
would be the
I really
cutest
liked
thing.
Let's introduce
Wonder.
some other Mario games coming to
Yeah,
Me too.
I like the animation style in Wonder.
It was different, which is
All right,
okay.
so now we got Switch 2 and more Mario. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
Man,
tennis.
Mario
Okay.
Tennis.
I was so hoping it was Strikers and they would give another chance on it.
Give me Mario Baseball back.
Is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2.
Never getting
We
Mario
finally gonna
Baseball.
get a Mario American
No,
football
Use
game.
top spins, slices,
Baseball was the
Lobs
best Mario
and
sports
other
game, and
familiar
never getting it
shots.
back.
but now you can also
Soundtrack was
slide
killer,
and use
too,
other
for it.
fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. And
Oh,
swing into
These
action
do
with
some
new
hacking.
equipment called Fever Rackets. Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then
I
unleash
guess Peach
a
just has to
fever
win at all
shot.
costs, huh?
Yes.
Even her humanity.
Freeze the course
Wesley is
with
here.
the
Petey.
ice racket.
Oh, Petey Piranha,
Summon
come on.
mushrooms that shrink your
Uh-oh, it's new
opponents
Donkey
using
Kong, Marvin.
The mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets.
It
each with
is
their
new
own
Donkey
abilities.
Kong.
Pair them with 38 playable characters. The
38?
most
That's a pretty good
series
roster.
history To find your own strategy.
Can we stop pretending that this mayor is anybody that anyone likes?
Let's see the game modes being served up.
I think it's interesting that she's got it going on in a more traditional sense of the word.
Yeah!
What does Peach think about the fact that Mario's ex-girlfriend is hanging
his
around all the
ex-girlfriend?
time? Yeah. Pauline was Mario's girlfriend in Donkey Kong.
Is Peach gonna care though? Because according to Nintendo, Mario got friend zoned.
Yeah.
I think it's probably one of those situations where they're not dating, but he better behave himself anyways.
You can even gently swing your Joy-Con
Kevin, did you play the
controller
Mario
like
Tennis
a rocket
games?
for a more
I did. I
authentic
love the
experience
original
in
Mario
swing
Tennis.
mode.
I still play Mario Tennis. I play it on
After
the
encountering
online on
monsters a
Switch.
remote island, Mario and friends
I play the
are
64
transformed
version.
into babies, kicking off a
What?
series of unexpected
Waluigi
events in the
Baby?
game's adventure mode. With their tennis skills gone, the
What
babies will
in the
need to learn
world?
how to play
This is great.
and defeat the monsters to return
Wait,
to
this is
normal.
still
Mario
tennis?
Tennis is for babies!
Mario Tennis Fever launches on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th.
I really feel
Never had
like
a Waluigi
I
baby.
feel like other than the fact that Twitter is occupied right now, under normal circumstances, we'd be seeing a ton about baby Waluigi.
It features
Yeah.
familiar tennis gameplay, but unique to this latest entry are fever shots, which change.
This-
Have we ever gotten a,
I
have
think
we-
this
have we
actually
ever
looks
gotten a baby
pretty decent.
Wario?
Plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to
I don't
it.
think we have.
Oh no, we have Baby Wario. He was in Yoshi's
Please
Island
take a
DS.
look at this.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be all Mario.
Oops, all Mario. Oh, Wonder.
Okay, another game we already have.
Remember this game, guys? You can buy it again.
Multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Flower Kingdom in
Multiplayer mayhem is
Super
coming.
Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo
New
Switch
funky
2
mode.
edition. Plus meet up in Bella Bell Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom.
Yeah, we're aware of what the story is. We've all played it.
Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let
And
you
that
team
evil
up with
mask.
But they have a
or
parade
work
now.
against friends and
I'd say
family.
I purchased Mario Wonder, but
Let's go over
it's
some of the
still
things
in
you
its
can do.
crap.
Yeah.
I
Collect the
gotta say,
most
I
coins
played
to
through
win.
that whole. But you know what? I've never played it as anyone
Collect
but Mario
coins as
because
you
I'm a
make your way
classicist.
through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
Hey Kevin, at
Whoever
least you
plays
got through the
most
level,
lives
which
at
was
the
going to
end
GameStop and buying the game. At least you got
Choose
that
items
far.
to duke it out.
We based Elephant Mario off of
Dodge attacks
Americans.
And try to survive.
Oh god!
Whoever's it at the end loses.
Run and hide
Jonas,
and
thank you
tag.
for
Oh,
that.
they're turning it into Mario Party
If you
now.
tag, you're it. And the other players
It's funny
need to
that
transform and
that
hide.
that's spot on. Nintendo will add a mode that is exactly like another game that they already have into any game and call it
Pass the
DLC.
bomb to each
Yeah.
other
That
so
Peach
it
face is
doesn't
terrifying.
explode before you reach the goal.
Is that Pac-Man? Oh no, it's a bomb.
Together to get to the
I kind of want to lick the bomb bomb. It looks like a
Place
kid.
donut blocks while your friends run across them.
What is happening right now?
Jump to the
They're
beat.
racing.
Jump in time and the lift will rise.
Oh
This
no,
is literally
that's,
just Mario Party at this
Then
point.
1, 2, 3, jump.
Plus, there are so many
You know,
other
they saw the
attractions
games
to
are so
enjoy.
expensive, so they decided to give you
Grab
2
your
games
friends
in
and
one.
family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park.
This is so Nintendo to do an update to a game that you would never have anticipated that they're going to do an update to, because you would assume they're just moving on to the next
Other
version.
new content as well. Look forward to more on
You know,
that
they've been
in
making
the
a lot of
future.
moves that are very uncharacteristically
Super
Nintendo
Mario
lately and
Brothers
seemed a lot
Wonder,
more like their
Nintendo Switch 2
competitors. So
edition.
there is
Plus, meet
a
up in
morbid
Bella
side of
Bell
me
Park
that's kind of like,
launches on
I like
Nintendo
this.
Switch 2 next
Yeah, I
spring.
didn't think I would be
In
buying
Bella
Nintendo.
Bell Park.
I didn't think I would want to buy Nintendo Switch 2 editions, but I think that's on the table here. If
Super Mario
that goes
Brothers
down
Wonder
to 40 or
is
30
getting
bucks,
a Nintendo
yeah,
Switch
I'll pick
2
it up so I can play it on either
As its name
console.
implies, Meet Up in Bella Bell Park adds more.
That's a good sign, because I think
options to enjoy.
we were talking about before where
also adds
it's like,
other new
is this
content,
going to push
so stay tuned
Switches
for more
for the holiday
details in
season? I don't mean the first one, I mean the second one.
About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers. We actually made them.
Ah,
No.
that's
No.
okay. So someone
I was
within
gonna say-
Nintendo was excited about this.
I was about to say,
Sometimes
Jonas is
they'll
getting
talk on
this.
their own, just like that.
Please tell me it's a phone.
Maybe.
Talking flowers that make
Maybe.
everyday life a little more fun.
My flower phone.
They're
kind of
planned for
actually want it
release
too
next
now.
Spring.
I
Okay.
have an argument with your
Next
ex over
is
the
the
flower
last
phone.
game for the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
Okay, cool. Now get on to other
Here
things.
we go.
Have some
So nothing
assurance.
new. Nothing new. It was all just
Asian
old
Americans.
In a movie.
Yoshi's Island.
Okay,
One
I vibe
day,
with this.
on the island where Yoshi and his
Yoshi's
friends
Island
live,
Switch 2.
a talking book
Okay.
named Mr. E
You have my
suddenly falls
attention.
from the sky.
Hello.
Flip that book! Oh my
It
god!
looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures.
Boys
But
love
it can't
Mario, men
actually
love
see
Yoshi.
What's written down? So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate.
I mean,
First,
that
let's
looks like a
study
Yoshi's
this
Island game to me.
flower-like creature.
Yeah.
Don't be wool, just be an island, please.
Wool.
We found it right away.
What if we made Yoshi's Island, but we made
Kinda
everything look like
sweet.
yarn?
You can carry
Stop
this
that idea
creature on
right
your
now.
back. Touch flower buds with it.
Yoshi's
And they'll bloom.
Island tinfoil.
It's like a commie, but
Touch
with Yoshi.
grass with Yoshi.
As you wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find.
This should have been
Those
voiced over by LeVar
discoveries will be
Burton.
written down. Hey,
Yes!
we found some dandelions. Touch them. and
Kevin, I
they'll
would have bought 2
splatter in the
copies
air.
if that was the case.
Oh no, that creature is stuck.
Oh no.
The
It
unintended
seems
consequences
like
of your
dandelions
actions,
can
Yoshi.
absorb nutrients.
Welcome to the real world.
Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to
Okay,
them,
so these
we
are
were able to
toxic
break the rock.
dandelions.
Yeah, mutant dandelions that are invasive species.
It looks like there are still lots of unusual
Fishing, we've
creatures
never seen that in a
residing within the
Nintendo
book.
game.
I can't tell if this
A
looks like
page
super
turning
cute or
adventure
super
awaits.
basic. Can't tell.
It can be both.
Yoshi and the Mysterious Book launches on Nintendo Switch 2 next
That
spring.
Yoshi
is such a
and
Nintendo DS title right there.
The mysterious
A new game
book.
starring Yoshi is on the way.
I just want Yoshi with like the Professor Lighten pen and paper
The
or
game
something
takes
with it.
place
He's already got
in
the
a
book, I guess.
mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay
I'll give this a
tuned for
try.
Future updates.
I'll try this. A spring game.
That's all
close
for the Super
Oh, Mike-
Mario
Mike
Brothers
doesn't want
40th
that.
anniversary.
I can't even say the joke that I wanted to say
Yeah.
on
The
stream.
games coming in the future. The new movie releases next spring.
Tell us after.
We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures with Mario. Okay, we'll now begin our usual Nintendo Direct. First, we'll introduce games launching
Chat, we're
on
definitely
Nintendo
see you. We'll
Switch.
catch up on a lot of your takes after the presentation wraps, just so everyone knows.
It's
appreciate
time
all your
to
engagement.
Storm into Cryptica.
Storm into Cryptica.
Oh boy.
The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling rogue-like adventure. Fight your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm
Stormlands.
solo or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone your swift swordplay against a variety of foes. Uncover a wide array of unique melee
seems
and
kinda
ranged
cool.
Well, I can
weapons,
see everyone in the
and
panel is
fly
really
through
excited for this
ever-shifting
game.
biomes
Yeah,
with
I love how he
graceful,
said, let's get back to our
action-packed
normal
adventures.
Nintendo Direct.
With the help
And the
of
first thing they
magical
announce
creatures
is
called storm
typical.
hearts,
something that we have no idea if it's going to be any good.
So normal.
Something that
Nintendo
excites
Direct.
absolutely no one.
It could be good. I would have to play it to find out if it's good, but I probably don't have time.
Storm Lancers launches exclusively on
Great
the
title.
Nintendo Switch system.
And launching later today. Again, typical Nintendo.
There you go.
The wilderness is calling.
My wife wants this already. I can tell.
Transform a wild
Is this a
island
Trish game?
inspired by the Australian outback.
This is a Trish and my wife game.
Survival life sim. There are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant
Cozy
crops,
Games got a market.
catch fish, gather resources.
Why does that guy look
and
like
plenty more.
Chris Hemsworth?
But don't let your
Hard-headed
guard
people
down while
doing mundane
exploring.
tasks.
Wild creatures may attack.
Oh
my
that got
gosh.
exciting there for a second.
Weapons,
And this
risks
farm
to
is
make
in
it out
Colorado,
of
so
Gosh,
you
you
know what
say.
you're
As
growing.
you progress,
You
can
want that
turn
shot?
this rugged island into
Integrity.
a bustling
Show me your
town.
hands.
Visit
I was a little
shops,
worried that shark was gonna like violently
enjoy
attack him, and it was gonna be like a
and talk
mortgage
with
twist.
visitors.
Every one of these
Might even
farming
decide
sims
to live
is
here.
just the same
Plus,
game.
your 4 friends can build and explore
Build your
together.
farm.
Have you told your wife
Harvest
that?
your crops.
Online
Talk to the
co-op.
townspeople.
Tinko launches as a timed console
Any
exclusive
game that
on the
requires
Nintendo
me to
Switch
design
system,
my own
November
world,
5th.
I'm out. Sorry, I don't have
I'm
time
out.
for that right now.
Hey, there's an
Yeah.
exception,
Doing
Jonas.
your job
Roller
for
Coaster
yourself.
Tycoon.
This one will come with a Dunkirk.
I'll take your
Embark
word
on
for
a
it.
Colorful adventure.
Well, Kev?
I said this one will come with a Dunkirk inspection
Save a
extension.
mysterious planet in the
Revive
platforming
the
adventure
battlefield.
Popucom.
Deliver the message.
Team up locally or online in this
Popucom.
multiplayer game. On this planet, color
So is this
key.
like Slime Rancher?
Attack enemies with the same color to defeat them.
Splatoon vibes,
Each
but I vibe
adventurer
with it.
can only fire.
Wait, there's a
2
cat.
colors, so
There's a
you'll
cat
need to
backpack.
swap between them
But
during
it's
battle.
not a backpack, it's a little cat.
Timing
No.
is critical too. Work together. To
You are
find
very
colors
easy to
at the
please.
Right time to overcome obstacles.
So this is funny because
can
this
also
looks
use
like a
items
3D
like
version
shields
of
to
like
block lasers.
Kirby's Avalanche.
Or drones to create
Ooh,
platforms.
it's got a heavy co-op puzzle solving aspect. Okay, I think this will be
Powerful
good.
bosses can be found at the end of stages. Team up to take them down.
It doesn't look generic.
Additionally, in party mode, up to 4 pals can take on a variety of
I
challenges.
have to say, we
together.
should have had Trish on this one
A
to,
colorful co-op
you know, for the
adventure
farming
awaits
sim,
in Popucom, launching on
you know,
Nintendo Switch
experience.
this
But then I
holiday.
realized that she won't be awake for another like 8 hours.
I
Probably
need to
just
get
went
her on to
bed.
have a rant about The Sims for a little while. We need a big
Here,
Sims
on this
announcement.
small island floating in the
This is
Didn't we just-
Utopia. What is
Our Mii
this?
characters,
Tomodachi
each
Life.
living
That's
their
it.
own
Didn't we just see
carefree
this game?
lives.
But
What's
now
a
you're
farming
seeing
sim
it
without the
again.
farming?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game.
Remember
heard
when they
anything from them.
ended
We gotta
a
find out what's
Nintendo
going
Switch
on.
Direct with this?
You're in charge of this island.
This game
You can
lets
create Mii characters of
select
anyone you'd
your
like living here.
gender identity.
Base
that
them on
read?
a
Covered Ozempic.
family
Experience the passage
member,
of
or even
time.
yourself. Once you've chosen their personality,
Yeah, I feel like I'm
voice.
dying watching this game.
Your
That lady
Mii
looks like
Face
she's going to call me into an HR meeting.
Start living here.
Face the
The
existential
Mii
horror of
create to enjoy
existence
their
in
island
virtual
life
form.
However they see fit.
That guy's over there laughing at horror. I would like to know what horror it is.
Wonder what's up.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
should go back and do
What
my
was that?
taxes.
So hungry.
Was that a dude in a tutu in that last shot? Were they showing you that you
I
could
think
do
it
that?
was.
Looks like that hit the spot.
She liked it.
This Mii looks bored all by their lonesome.
Actually, I think that's
Someone needs
that's a
a
gesture
pick-me-up.
that somebody might want to look into. She's laying in the middle of the street.
Charcoal with a Grimby. Oh,
She spent all night thinking it up. Guess what? Chicken butt.
They
I gotta
really
say,
hit it off.
that's
They
the
became
worst.
friends.
That's the worst time to write comedy.
Oh yeah.
This is just a small
Oh
slice of the
no,
life here
no,
on the
no.
island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
I'm just gonna say,
Scoops?
it looks like Treehouse in Redmond, Washington, probably did the localization here.
We interrupt.
Oh, the most trusted name in news.
This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026
Why is this speak and spell
release
doing
date,
this?
We can now confirm that Tomodachi Life
The
Living
original did
Dream
that.
launches next
Oh, this
spring.
is the
More on this
Emphysema
story as
edition.
it develops.
I just wish that Nintendo would release a game like this and not intentionally make it weird. Like if I decided to play this game, which I don't think I'm going to, I would like to be able to put it in and have somebody walk in the room and not go, "What in the world is that?"
Yes.
Or if you are going to do that, have it be because it's so amazing.
This new dream life.
This is just strange.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games.
I'm going to be very curious on the sales figures of this one, because it seems like that's kind of the point of the game, is that's weird, but it's not a lot of weird in ways that I feel, like excited about.
In these games.
Yes, Animal Crossing is very easily explained.
And choose your fighter in this totally
What a switch.
Mortal Kombat
no blood.
Multiple classic games from the 90s and early
Those
2000s.
for two. Animal Crossing then? Yes, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know if you're a sir or a ma'am, Doge.
So fight your pals
Doge, thank you
locally
for the super
or
chat.
take the
Always
in-game
appreciate you.
tournament
Thank you very
global
much.
With added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes
Doing the uppercut
concept
knock
Ooh.
fatality.
archival footage and exclusive interviews with the original creators.
Look at
Prepare
all that
to
blood
test
on a
your
Nintendo
might
system.
when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
This ain't your
launches
grandma's
digitally on
Nintendo.
Switch 2 and
Howard
Nintendo
Lincoln
Switch
spoke too
October
soon.
30th, and physically
Should drag him
December
back
12th.
before Congress.
Let's finish this.
Experience
Oh, Cloud,
the
okay.
first game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy.
Final Fantasy VI or Get Out.
Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of Shinra's
Tifa would like
elite
to
So
know
another
the
game that
location.
already exists on another
While he's
system
working as
that's
a
going to play
mercenary,
terribly on
the
Switch.
legendary hero Sephiroth, who
doesn't
I'd
supposedly
love
play
this to
very
be on the
well on
Switch.
main
I just wanted to
system.
play like it's not a potato.
The fate of the planet is now in your hands. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Intergrade.
system
That's what scares me.
January
It feels like, what, are we going to
22nd.
get like the PSP version of the game?
Well, Intergrade. No, Intergrade was
Delicious
the
machines in this
PS5
action
version.
worldwide adventure.
It has the
Oh, okay.
UP DLC. It has the UP
Robot
DLC
allies.
included.
Collect resources.
And that does
and
not
create
include
a place
Rebirth.
for
I'm correct
others
on that,
to
right?
call home.
Correct.
Then,
Okay.
customize your weapon classes and unlock powerful abilities. You can also catch fish,
More
harvest
fishing!
crops, and craft items.
So
with
are these
your
all
missions.
third-party titles now?
Online, you can team up with friends and
I was really hoping this
or
was
be
going to be an
game
all
share.
first-party.
Mouse controls are
Direct.
also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
That would make sense.
Linked,
Nobody
Banner of the
wants
Spark
a Nintendo
launches on
system to
Nintendo
play
Switch
games that
2
you can play
and
on
Nintendo
PlayStation.
Switch later today.
Banner of the Allspark.
What is this?
What is happening right now?
High five. High five.
Of Hades. Princess
That's cool.
Of the underworld.
That's great animation right there.
Seem that you are finally
Yeah.
prepared. But time itself is
We'll just put all the
against
bunch in the
us.
cutscenes because this looks amazing.
Is this goddess of
War
war?
has come to Mount Olympus.
Well, I like how she's got the Laputa
I love
side going on.
the animation's fantastic. Watch it be 2D
Rush now
isometric.
to your family's defense.
Come on, cel-shaded 3D
It's gonna
game
be
adventure.
sprites.
Give me like a Wind Waker type game.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
I don't believe in shoes.
I mean, they could have like nails and concrete blocks. What
I
else?
would assume sharp stones all over the place, right?
Exactly.
I already watched this show, so you have me hooked.
You know
Dick
me yet,
Lane.
mistress. I'll do both.
What?
We're going all Shao the Hedgehog, pick your adventure.
Prepare to battle beyond the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2.
Oh,
I called it!
come on, overhead.
Oh, it's so lame!
Sinister Titan of Time.
I hear these
I was
games
so
are good.
excited.
Wield powerful weapons of night. The Sister Blades. The Moonstone Axe. The Witch's Staff.
We
and
can't
more.
have 3D adventures anymore, can we?
Yep. Tennille89 for 5 is the reason why Marvin always wears sunglasses because he's actually Riddick.
Yeah,
Along the way,
Marvin has
the
piercing
gods of
blue
Olympus
eyes
will grant you new
that would look
skills
into
and
your soul.
abilities. Mix and
it would be
match to find the
distracting.
most powerful combinations.
Tennille, thank
Trying to
you
help
super. We really much appreciate it. Thank everyone for joining us. We got over 300 people in the audience right now, and we can't do without your support. We'll be running down a lot of your takes after the show, but we really appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a good morning.
Unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in TV mode. Hades
Doesn't
2
Loki always wear
launches first for
sunglasses
consoles
too?
on Nintendo Switch 2 and
He does.
Most of the time, yeah.
Switch,
I don't think it was a
Nobody
criticism.
nobody ever questions Loki.
New amiibo figures right in.
Oh, here you go, Nolan.
The Kirby Air Riders game is
I'm
coming
honestly
soon,
not a huge
and
Kirby
2
guy.
new
I like
amiibo
Kirby,
are
but-
also on the way.
Now I know
Tap them to
Jonas has
summon
already
figure
pre-ordered these
players
amiibos.
that
Oh, I'll
as we
tell you
speak.
what. Right after I get to playing the GameCube version that I've avoided for so
Your
long.
figure players will level up as they compete, and their machine
I'm assuming you mean
proficiency
Air
level
Rider?
will also increase.
Yes. Here's the funny thing about this one.
Plus, with the
I
amiibo,
respect
you
the
can
fact that
swap
Sakurai
riders.
really loves
Just
these
like
games.
in the game, you can choose
I
your
mean, I have
rider
zero
and
interest in
machine.
playing Air Riders.
Levels are also transferred over.
I think it's one of those games like you either get it or you
These two
don't.
new
You know what I
amiibo
mean?
Will be available November 20th.
Wait.
same
The
day as
riders
the
and
game's
the
launch.
stars
Be on the
are
lookout
different
for
figures?
even more Kirby
Yes!
Air Riders amiibo updates
They're
in the
basically
future.
becoming like
And
G.I. Joe
a
toys at this
second
point.
Kirby Air Riders Direct.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
no!
Are you kidding? They already did one.
Also on the way.
We don't need another.
There's so much to tell, Jonas.
They went deep in the lore
All right, this
on
is
that one.
This is Hyrule Warriors. Don't
Your
get
prediction
excited.
was correct.
Yep. In a world where there's no Link, play Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment.
After traveling back in time, Princess
If you want
Zelda
all
meets
the
first
Zelda
king of
action with
Hyrule,
none of the main characters.
and the Queen, Sonya. She joins them to take on Demon King
Should've
Ganondorf
put Sonya
in a
Blade.
conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisoning War. Take on hordes of enemies as you fight alongside your allies.
They just not want to use the word slavery.
Like this brave Korok.
Well, no, because they imprison him underneath the under the
Get
castle at the
familiar
end of
with your
it.
allies' abilities,
Oh,
so
I
you
see.
know
Jonas,
which
what's
character
the
to swap
what's
to
the Star
in
Wars
any
term? Is it
situation.
Zelda's gunship or something like that?
Fire spray gunship.
And other effects to combat.
Fire spray gun.
Make strategic use of them to counter your
My
enemies
fire
and alter
spray
the flow of
gunship.
battle. Pair up with nearby allies to unleash mighty sync strikes.
Have they run out of characters that people want to play as, so they're just having to bring in the side cast here?
I think they're trying to lean heavily in this, like, being a part of the Tears of the Kingdom lore. I think it's kind of like, are you going to vibe with these characters or not? Were they all in Tears of the Kingdom, Jonas?
I don't know. I've played the first part of Tears of the Kingdom, but again, when you have games where it's heavily focused on you constructing innovative things, I'm like, guys, you design the game mechanics for me here. I'm not big on the user-generated content.
So, in other words, you really don't like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, I guess.
Oh, never playing that one. I'd play Banjo-Tooie like 4 times before I'd play Nuts and Bolts.
Later today on Nintendo
Good
eShop.
answer.
Yeah, I've been replaying Tears of the Kingdom lately, and it's a slog.
So that's November 6th, just in case everybody didn't catch that. So
Yeah.
this month.
Right. That's enough for one day. Time for me to head back to the castle.
Oh.
And remember, not a word about this place to anyone.
I'm telling.
There's more to the world than this island, and we're going to prove it.
If I see something that looks like Gordon Jump, I'm bailing.
1, 2,
Mr. Tumnus
3.
Adventures.
A lot of island games.
A lot of island games.
This Dragon
Oh,
Warrior?
it's that thing the Japanese love.
That looks like Toriyama, so it's got to be Dragon Quest.
Yep, it's Dragon Quest.
Oh, neat. Art style's weird, but I like it. Yikes.
It's like Toriyama mixed with Western animation.
It's like Toriyama mixed with Team America.
Yeah.
Guided by a mysterious tablet, a group of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world. As they venture into the unknown,
Isla
they'll
Sorna.
encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists and trials. What awaits them beyond it all?
Maybe one day I'll understand Dragon Quest. Maybe one day.
Did I say Dragon Warrior? Man, I'm using the 90s versions here.
Jonas never forgets.
Come on, not Gohan.
Dragon Quest 7.
Dragon Quest
Reimagined.
Reimagined.
Ooh.
That's the
Please
spirit.
make a new game for the love of all that's holy.
They took PlayStation's strategy, Marvin.
That was
Why would you
Dragon
make new
Quest
games?
7 Reimagined.
I cannot
We hope you're
understand
looking
this,
forward to the
this
journey ahead in
brand
this
new
reimagined
console
world.
where you can play all games that
Now,
already
we'd like to announce
exist.
two things. First,
Except
here's
I've
some
bought.
news about the
I buy
Nintendo Today
things like that
smart
all the time.
device app.
Oh! Are they actually
The app
updating
continues to
Nintendo
deliver
today?
All sorts of information about Nintendo.
I thought they
games
gave up
and
on this.
characters on a daily basis.
I just pulled it off of my
And
phone.
We're adding a new Kirby theme.
Oh, that's cute.
Also delivering information regularly.
We
about
might not have
Kirby
new
air
games,
rides
but
leading up to the
gentlemen,
game's
we
release.
have Kirby
So please
on the
check
news
that
app.
out.
They're betting big on people
Secondly,
needing updates
we have
on
news
Kirby's
about
Air
Nintendo
Riders.
Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
I hope we
Please
get a
take
third
look at
direct
this.
too.
That's what happens when nobody wants to say no to Mr. Sakurai.
Please.
Oh no!
Working.
No!
Is this Rob?
Virtual
Oh
Boy.
no!
That's beautiful.
Yes!
Oh why?
Yes!
Why?
I haven't played anything on a
My
virtual
faith
voice
in
system.
humanity is restored!
Oh, the thought torture device returns.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, this thing was the this thing burned out more
blinding
retinas.
This
migraines.
recreates the
Oh.
form of the original Virtual Boy
The
hardware.
Virtual Boy is coming for you and your kids!
Yes.
What?
Oh, I
Come
am so
on.
buying this!
Nintendo Switch are supported.
What?
No!
What you're
This-
Mario's Tennis,
I will sit in line for this thing!
Galactic Pinball,
I thought that was just a prop.
Telero Boxer, and more.
Just hold a
The
red
14
light bulb up
classic
to your
games shown
eyeball
here
and
are
just
planned to
don't
be
blink,
released over time.
and you'll
I'm
get
getting
the
this.
experience.
Nintendo Classics is scheduled to launch
Christmas
February
is
17th.
late, gentlemen.
I don't like it, it's all
The
classics.
dedicated
I want to buy the whole
accessory
thing like
needed
a
to play
classic
Virtual
edition.
Boy. Nintendo Classics will be available in the future.
Oh,
Okay, so
Cardboard
the
model
actual
of the
Virtual
ew.
Boy
will
thing is
also
not.
be available.
Aww.
I'm getting both, so it doesn't matter.
We hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy. Nintendo.
Did everyone else just give up on their
Okay,
Virtual Boy when they
let's
were a
see some
kid
more
and just start
headlines.
using it as an ATST with your Star Wars action figures? 'Cause that's what I did.
The Crimson
I hope they have a
Butterfly
mode where
soars
you have to
again.
go into a Blockbuster video to rent one.
Minakami Village.
Okay,
a
this looks
place
cool.
Said to have vanished from the map.
Is this sticker?
You think they're single?
Fatal Frame,
When
I knew it.
twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village.
Someone didn't realize they were having twins and was like, "Her name is Miyu. What's this one? Oh crap, not Mayu."
The victims of a
I had the
past
demo for this
tragedy.
one on Wii U. From everything I've seen of the game, they are very creative.
Now,
and pretty well done.
Mio must use the camera
Virtual Boy,
obscura,
baby.
a
Thank you,
device
Doge.
Thank you, Doge. Yes.
battle ghosts and find a way home.
Like, you know what people are clamoring for? That
But
thing
as
that
she
everyone
delves
hated.
deeper into the mystery,
That thing that gave me blinding migraine.
Yes.
Want to watch your friend's eyes bleed? The brand new Nintendo
Mayu's
Virtual
sanity
Boy.
slips away.
Hollow, you don't give it to your friends, you give it to your enemies. Think long term here.
Where will the Crimson
Nostalgia is
Butterfly
so
lead?
powerful that people can still be nostalgic for things they
Fatal
hated.
Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly remake.
Okay, I'll pick
launches
this up.
on the
This looks
Nintendo
fun.
Switch 2 system early next year.
I've tried to play these so many
Upgrade
times.
your play with
Just-
the
just
Nintendo
not-
Switch
not
2
working for
editions
me.
of these games.
Oh god.
Upgrade your play. Didn't I just
In
upgrade the
Nintendo
system?
Switch 2 edition of One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, you'll face off against more on-screen enemies.
Does
than
anybody
ever
here like
before
One Piece? Is that
as you aim
Steelers
to
player?
become
I like
wrong
the
with it?
Netflix show. I've never really watched the anime.
Enjoy camera play and
oh, this game ruins friendships.
Overcooked 2 again.
Serve dishes and reactions.
This game ruins friendships, especially when you play with me because I turn into Gordon Ramsay.
Mouse controls are cropping up.
Oh no, I don't want to see that. No.
Of Stardew Valley.
They added mouse functionality. That's fantastic. That's like that hasn't existed on PC for years.
Up to 4 players can play together if one person has the game.
I wish they would push that mouse harder.
5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Okay.
Plus, with mouse controls, you can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics-based.
Why are they allergic to announcing big first-party titles?
Craving more to clean?
Oh my goodness.
Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant
my
return
wife
with
plays
a
this.
shiny new entry in the
This was like $2 the other day, but then all of the modes that I wanted to play for DLC were like $30 or something when I looked at it, so I passed.
This looks like an OCD nightmare.
Make use of
No. This is an OCD dream.
Yeah. You make it all clean, Nolan.
Power washers and rigging equipment for those
So much to clean. I have to get every pixel. This is like Sunshine if it sucks.
Then venture into
No, this is Sunshine if it was focused, Nolan.
including Detergent Toe.
They would say Sunshine if it was good.
You go save the island. We're gonna stay here and clean up.
Your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories.
This is what you see after Mario beats the stage file, Sonata Delfino. You see the Piazza just spray power washing everything.
They had me until they told me I needed to spruce up the apartment by redecorating.
No.
Very satisfying.
You missed me with that.
Sit back, relax.
Marvin, does your
clean to
wife like to
heart's
redecorate the
content
room and all that?
Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this
That
fall.
Yoshi, by the way, that Yoshi thing was not a major
The
release.
fruit matching phenomenon returns.
This is an app on my phone.
Suika Game is back and rounder than ever.
One thing is for absolute sure on a Nintendo Direct. These are not ordered in ranking of importance.
Any angle.
No.
It's 360 degrees of fruit dropping fun. If you combine fruits a certain number of times,
Hey, y'all want a fruit dropping game?
Super evolution time. When this is
So Marvin, you ready to buy a
you can
Switch
earn
2?
bonus
Is this your
points based
system
on the
seller?
number of fruits you
I
merge.
really don't want one. I really don't want it.
Kevin, are you ready to buy
With the
3
Nintendo
copies?
Switch 2 version,
Oh, goodness.
you can play with others locally via Game Share. This allows you and up to
Is
3
Is this game
players to
free?
shop and
Because the
merge
app,
together in
the
co-op.
app for this game on my phone is free.
Marv, you
Rotate,
pay for a
aim,
fruit
and go for
salad
the
making
watermelon
simulator.
when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo
Suika
Switch
Game,
2
man.
and Nintendo Switch this winter.
Mark your calendars, guys.
You gotta give us a date. I'm scared.
Pre-order.
What if they cancel it?
Oh, what we got here?
I love that the last thing was adorable living fruits, and now we're gonna be like talking about demons from hell.
Adorable living fruit.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. She's got a motorcycle. She's Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Akira Samus, I see. Okay.
I have no idea why this would be applicable to the game, but it looks really cool.
I love it, and I'm sure they're going to do a Rider amiibo with this too. Makes the world look very big and open. I'm for that.
Okay.
So
a lot better than the other trailers.
Yes, Doge. I am happy now. Although there is a lot of gray and muted colors here.
That was a good trailer. I was happy with that.
Yeah, not bad.
December 4th.
Is that the first time we have an actual date?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yep.
You
There's
called
the
him.
amiibo. There's the motorcycle amiibo.
And Silex? His name is Silex? Okay.
Didn't think he'd be major enough for his own amiibo, but okay.
You know who we should get for these? We should get real life fake wizard in here.
He hates everything and how much it costs.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
Everything.
Was that King K. Rool on there?
Was it?
Beautiful.
DLC is smashing its way into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Have you beaten Bonanza yet, Jonas?
No, I have
This
not.
new
I have not
edition
bought it
lets you
yet.
barrel around DK Island.
I think you're going to be.
I never needed
some
Donkey
things you'll
Kong to
find
have
in the
a.
game.
I never needed him to have a human girl sidekick. I was fine with this being Diddy Kong.
If you finish the main game story, Void Kong will offer you
Diddy's
a
still in
position
trouble,
the
Marvin.
ranks
We've been over
of the
this.
Void
He's been
Company.
banned.
What do you think?
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore as you can in Emerald Rush.
Okay.
Meet your emerald quota within the time limit to clear each round. The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks. Collect a fossil,
Crocoids?
and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones.
Are those different from Kremlings?
Perks have different effects, like getting more emeralds
Clearly.
from defeated enemies, or more jam-packed treasure chests. There are all sorts to
Look at how
choose
much
from.
they're having you keep track of on the right hand of the
Gain
screen
and
there. That's
stack perks,
interesting.
Then collect oodles of emeralds.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
You can also smash Banandium gems to gain random skills that power up Donkey Kong
Banandium
during your run.
gem.
So this
Your perks
seems
and
like an
skills
achievement
reset
hunter
after each
mode,
run.
and that's okay. Those are fun.
Yeah.
But fossil and Banandium
It's a language
gem
I speak.
locations stay the
I
same.
play Fortnite.
Refine your winning
it's a
strategy
free
with each
DLC.
go.
I bet it'll be on expansion pack if it's anything
the
close
run
to
ends,
free,
you'll earn
but I
in-game
also wouldn't be
rewards
surprised if
based
they
on
charge
how well
more
you did.
since it's,
Playing
this
can
was
get
one that they
new
charged
fashions
70 for
and
instead of
statues to
80.
display on DK Island.
I think that's the clearest sign that they are
Plus, you'll get to
probably
play
going to
Emerald
add
Rush
DLC
on
if
more
it's
layers.
underpriced. Quote unquote underpriced at 70.
Take on the
Yeah,
challenge to
underpriced.
earn that
It's
promotion.
only a $70 game, according to Nintendo.
The Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island, and Emerald Rush paid DLC launches on Nintendo Switch 2 later today.
There you go.
A free demo of the main game will
It's a
also be
paid
available
DLC?
on Nintendo
Paid
eShop
DLC.
later today.
Donkey Kong Bonanza is getting paid DLC called DK Island and Emerald Rush. Please look forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island.
I always love how the Japanese people always say,
Next,
please look forward to
please
buying
take a look
this.
at this.
Oh, okay. I get that
Okay.
people could be excited for this.
Yes, me too.
My heart still hurts, Nintendo. Please, do it right.
We're starting up with Ditto here. That's an interesting way to start.
Ditto.
Is Ditto having a moment now?
Oh,
God.
sweet mother.
Oh no, I'm worried about where this is
land
going.
Just waiting to be shaped by a Ditto. Looks like a human. And what's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
Oh no. Is this Animal Crossing Pokemon?
Is this a mystery dungeon game?
What's
No,
this?
I think this is you have to
Pokemon game
develop
where
this
the
island.
trainer is a
Ditto's
Ditto?
got an idea.
Oh my.
What?
By learning this move, you can make grass grow.
I love
Squirtle's
this
water
concept,
gun
but why
will
are we
keep
in
it
the generic
all
grass
healthy.
area of Minecraft?
As nature
Classic
flourishes,
Nintendo.
So do the Pokemon.
Now you can burn it all to the ground.
Oh, and because you're a Ditto, the Pokemon can talk to you.
Yeah. This is a great concept. Can they... Or is it just,
Collect
you know,
rocks
remove
and
blocks
wood
like
to build
Minecraft?
with.
Oh, I guarantee you my wife gets this game.
Till the fields and grow delicious crops.
It's a Pokemon farming sim. She's 100% getting it.
You meet.
Minecraft.
If they show Jigglypuff in this trailer, she's gonna get online today at the store.
Eevee!
No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a
game.
wonderful space before you know it.
Yep, this is what Pokemon needed, everybody.
Okie dokie.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. Is that the finale?
A brand new Pokemon game is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to Pokemon.
You know,
what happened.
One change they could make is let the American side have a different order of the entire program here.
Pokemon game,
And I think you could really reset expectations.
At this point, Pokemon just needs a designated Western
Okay, so this
theme.
is XYZ or Z. Oh, ZA. Switch to edition.
Okay, this is cute.
And remember, all summoning belongs to Nintendo.
And fighting creatures.
Fighting creatures, capturing in orbs, it's all Nintendo's. Don't even try.
What? Why is it like an old man when I feel like some of these models just are not as impressive as the sprites used to be as far as like shading and such. Maybe I'm just on my rocking chair.
I'm with you, brother. I understand.
The profounding
You feel me,
silence,
Kevin.
the profound silence on this portion of the Nintendo Direct speaks to how uninterested most of us are in this game.
Yeah,
that saddens me.
It's fine. It's fine. There's an audience for it. It's just probably not anyone
new Mega Evolved
on the panel. I don't want to speak for
Yeah, it's not
everyone.
us.
but-
Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October 16th.
But will the Pokemon
We have
trainer
one
have a
more
motorcycle?
Pokemon trailer. Please take a look.
Is this more Pokemon?
You're finally doing a new Pokemon movie? What? Okay, this is... Wow, what is this?
That's interesting.
What?
Mega Dimension! Pre-orders begin today. Well, tell us what it is, please.
No. Gabo is look, Smithers. Gabo is coming.
DLC called Mega Dimension. Raichu has 2 different Mega Evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details
One has
will
2
be shared
lightning
in the
bolts
future.
coming out of his head. The other one has 2
Let's
lightning
move
bolts
on
coming
to
out of his
some
butt.
headlines.
Ready for some killer.
Another island? Are you kidding me?
They know their audience. The same game where you fish and farm and build an island.
Oh. Dang it.
Are you okay?
It's a dude, Nolan.
No. I mean, like, I know this
10
game.
years ago. Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
What is that name?
Ultimate comeback.
Thanks for the heads up,
While
homie.
on a school trip to Jabberwock Island, you and your classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After
This
each
is a good
deadly
announcement.
incident,
Like,
a
Danganronpa
heated
has a big
class
fan
trial
base.
will begin. In high-speed detective action,
First it looks
you'll
like a
shoot
farming
down
sim. Now you're on
contradictions
trial
and
for
counter
something.
opponents to reveal the truth.
It's one of those games. It's
What
kind
were
of
you
like
growing on that? What were you
Saw,
growing
but
on
an
that farm,
anime.
Jonas? You're not in Colorado.
Raw
so-
milk should not
Along
be
with the main
illegal.
game, an additional story is included. One incident
In
will trigger
Minecraft.
an entirely new
I think you two
scenario
actually
with
probably would have a
different
problem with that
victims
statement.
and culprits.
Oh, that guy's so evil.
The next class trial is about to begin.
Danganronpa 2x2.
What is this madness?
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Dangan-
Like,
and
it's
Nintendo
basically, it's
Switch
kind of like
systems.
Saw or Squid Games, but not as
Make
creepy.
history in the Three
It's
Kingdoms.
still creepy in all the wrong ways as well.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is marching on to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
So this is 3 Warriors games in this one Nintendo Direct.
I was just trying to remember.
Gee, I hope we get a fourth one.
Join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior.
Oh, Liu Bei, my favorite.
I hope I don't have to read any
Influence
articles
your
with these
story,
names.
and
Please,
may
no.
even alter
Liu
historical
Bei
events
Bei.
from the Three Kingdoms. Plus, Hey DLC is on the way. Choose a different path and experience new developments that weren't in the main
Voice
story.
critical?
Walk your own path and become a one-man army.
That's good
When
DLC for
Dynasty
this.
Warriors
That
Origins
concept.
and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2, January 22nd.
I appreciate that there's no specific
Two
off season
fates are
for video
now
games.
intertwined.
Yeah.
War games?
Now I'm thinking of, you're talking about off season. I'm like, is there a video game draft board as well?
Give me a Breath of Fire game, please.
Oh, I would freak out.
Welcome to the sprawling world of
More
Monster
Monster
Hunters,
Hunter.
where all sorts of monsters live. By bonding with certain creatures,
I have been waiting for
called
Breath of
monsties,
Fire 5
you can
for
traverse the
a
land,
very long time.
climb cliffs, swim across water,
And Mega Man
fly
Legends
through the
3,
air
or a
as you
Mega Man
freely
Legends
explore the
re-release.
map.
But this time she has a handbag.
Oh,
However, a strange
Capcom will never be that
phenomenon
nice to
causes
us.
Petrification now threatens the world. It's up to you to venture forth. and
Petrification
find
is
the
where
source
they
of the
try
danger
to
in order to
upscale the
prevent
neighborhood and
total
drive out all the
calamity.
impoverished people.
Raise your monsties,
Where
bond
Nintendo
with them,
sells you the
and
same
work
game
together
8
to
times.
face whatever stands in your path.
can I sell you an island? A vacation getaway?
Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflection, soars onto Nintendo Switch 2, March 13th.
All right, seems like we've reached the recap. Oh, no, it's another montage.
Gonna need a montage.
I'd love to know what qualifies something as montage material versus announcement material.
Stalker.
I think it comes down to who paid a certain amount of money.
Okay, 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. That actually looks good.
New Voyagers. Huh. Neat.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Persona 3 Reload.
Persona 3 Reload, okay.
Huh. More. I don't know what's funnier, that it's more or that I'm not sure that it's going to be something that any of us will care about.
It's a phone. It's a game where you have to
Creepy
answer
game
the
from
phone.
this. Ugh.
You have to find
The
where the
tax
phone
collector
is and
guys.
answer it.
Hello?
This is
Yes.
the man from the draft board.
I'm not interested in extending my car's warranty.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
They were breathing really loud into the phone.
You wanted to tell me that someone had gotten into my Bitcoin wallet?
Oh, you're FBI? Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Huh? All time, dude. Yeah.
Grace, stay close to me.
What
I'm coming.
Keep moving.
from the mind of Hideo Kojima
I'll explain later.
comes colorful nonsense.
Scariest thing about this game would be if an island showed up.
At this point, the only thing saving this is if they turn a corner and Dante is there. He goes, let's rock, baby.
You're not like other people, you know.
Okay.
You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Was Resident Evil?
No. I think it's something new.
Those legs look really big. I mean, it's got a lot of notes of Resident Evil on it. There it is.
It is Resident Evil.
Oh, wow. You guys are right. Okay.
Your destiny.
Resident Evil 9.
Okay, that looks
there you
fun.
go. That's huge.
That is
I'll
big.
play that. I wonder if it's a Nintendo exclusive then. Oh, good. They're bringing the other ones over.
Wait,
too.
does that mean they'll actually be cartridge
Brand new
editions?
entry in the
Isn't it
Resident
just
Evil
cloud
series
editions
is
at this point?
launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope
For,
you're looking forward
7
to
and
Resident
8?
Evil Requiem, where you'll face unknown nightmares.
I'd have to look into it.
Plus, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, the first in the series with a first-person perspective. And Resident Evil Village, which broke new ground for the series, also launched the same day.
Hope we get a physical.
Thank you for
Which
watching
isn't
so
something
far.
that's always said.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Do you promise?
Dragon Warrior.
Please give us
and
something
Fire
good.
Emblem. Come on, Fire Emblem.
I'll take Fire Emblem.
That's
Just don't
Final
give me-
Fantasy looking stuff right there.
Smash.
Oh, it is Fire Emblem. Hey, there you go, Marvin.
Oh.
Fire Emblem.
All right, well, see you guys.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength.
And they're really cutting edge animation right there. Tell you what.
Hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
You already have. You.
Can't wait until they put 8 of these guys into the next Smash Brothers.
Oh, I know.
Why not 9?
And they're going to give each one their own Nintendo Direct announcement.
I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen.
All right, I'm gonna be the odd man out. I think this looks really good.
I got nothing against it. I'm just not interested in it.
I never
No,
liked
I
these
completely
grid-
get.
these grid
That's the
battle
with Dragon
games.
Warrior.
There's a man I hate so much that simply
I'm sure the soundtrack's gonna be killer.
There's a man I hate so much. His name is Donald.
I refuse
Oh.
That's right. We're going there. Nintendo's doing it.
And now warm blood is served in a crude
Fire Emblem.
Is that Alucard?
Deny me my feelings.
Looks like
I refuse
Alucard.
to accept defeat. Not now.
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign.
I hope they pull an
That's
Awakening and
I
put this out in like
vow to
February during the slow season. This would be a perfect game for that time.
Fortune's Weave. No, snatch this one this September.
Have you forgotten me so soon?
Come on, give us a release date. Oh, that's vague. Come on, Nintendo. Why are you doing this to me?
Was that Byleth with the green hair?
That was the trailer for
No,
Fire
it was
Fortune's
someone else.
Weave, the latest in the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates.
No.
That's all.
Oh no, you're gonna get the
Nintendo
update and
Direct.
like it. They're gonna force it onto you. You know that, right?
Thank you for watching.
Oh,
I'm a fan. Even I know they throw these things down your throat. And that was the Nintendo Direct, everybody. First, I want to say thank you, everybody in the chat, keeping all this stuff going. We'll be reading some of your messages here, but I want to, as we wrap up on this, I want to present some questions here to the panel before we wrap up. Jonas, what did you think of this Direct here? I don't want to ask if this is going to make you buy a Switch 2, because I know you've already got one, and they got you moolah. So tell me, does this make you very proud to be a Switch 2 owner right now? How are you feeling about this?
I don't think this would have moved the needle in either direction. I got to say, Mario Kart World, I haven't really had the urge to play it much. It's fine. I think I would rather play Mario Kart 8 again. Mario Kart 8 seems to be a more fully fleshed out game. And outside of that, okay, I'll probably pick up Bonanza.
It is selling better.
It is. And it's a Wii U game, which is really saying something that Nintendo games really stand the test of time, almost to the detriment of their new systems. So I feel like the Switch 2 right now is in its 3DS moment, where they've got to fix something and they probably can't move down on price. Not to get into the economics of it, but with this one, I think there's a lot of things to look forward to. The only question that I have in my mind right now is if I want to buy Super Mario Wonder again. I'm going to have to go look and see if I actually have a cartridge for that. If I don't have a cartridge, I might go buy the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. But there was nothing in here that really swayed me either way. I probably that Metroid Prime 4 demo, I don't care about the motorcycle. To me, those are the kind of mechanics that they throw into a game, and it's usually not your primary method of getting around, and it's usually not your primary gameplay mechanic. So what's really going to matter is the rest of the game. So it doesn't move me in either direction. I would have liked to have seen more balance in this Nintendo Direct. I kind of get the feeling from these that they need to start, and I really say this trepidatiously, they should probably do a different Nintendo Direct for Western audiences versus Eastern audiences. There's a certain charm to them being very focused on their own Japanese audience, but it's so imbalanced. Like Fire Emblem, not nearly as popular over here. I get almost ending with Resident Evil 9, but there was so much in there that I'm like, what is this fruit game where they're in a sphere and they're smiling and you're merging them? And by the way, it has 4-player co-op if you haven't have a Nintendo Switch 2. That's the kind of thing that I don't understand why these things don't build momentum towards the end, at least from a Western perspective for me. So it's a very strange Direct for me, and I'm gonna say it's overall a miss. And the promise of a second Kirby Air Riders Direct, that's so Nintendo right there. Like we'll cover it. I don't know why I would want to tune in for that.
Hey, that's very well said, and I like your take on everything. And if I could weigh in something before I go to Marvin here, I want to say, you know how you're talking a bit about how the idea of doing one in the East versus one in the West, like a different Direct presentation. I think something that is sorely lacking in these Directs for quite a while now is I feel like ever since Reggie Fils-Aimé stepped away, we're missing outside of Miyamoto's like the gripping personality, like those, remember the memes of, Iwata holding the banana and stuff like that. Stuff like that is fun. And you don't have to do some rocket science in order to integrate it. Like maybe sprice in a little bit of comedy. Sometimes it was cringe, but it was memorable. You get my drift?
Yeah, or even say that we're going to be going to the Super Mario Brothers 40th and just put those in throughout so that people know they have something to look forward to, as opposed to me, where I thought, okay, well, this is over. Oh, it's not over. Okay, well, now this is over. Well, no, it's not. Okay, well, now it's over. until they literally say, we have one more. And I go, oh, okay. All right.
Marvin, I want to get your take next. We had a lot of speculation before the show started on what to expect. And I know personally I've been pretty disappointed on things, which comes to be expected these days with certain Nintendo announcements. But I want to know your 2 cents on it. Is this swaying you at all to perhaps pick up a Nintendo Switch 2 anytime soon? And what's your overall impressions of this Direct?
Oh, I felt it was underwhelming. It was a lot of, you had Fire Emblem, you had which was a new announcement, and you had that Yoshi game, which was a new announcement. Other than that, it was all just games you already have that you could buy again for more money for a system that has barely any games on it. It did not make me want to buy a Switch 2. There is still nothing on the Switch 2 that I'm like, well, I gotta get it to play that. If I was handed a Switch 2, I'd be like, cool, I could play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but it's not a game that I'm buying a $500 game system for. I felt it was underwhelming. I mean, I feel like when Nintendo rolls out a new system, they should come to the table with a 3D Mario, with the Smash Brothers announcement, with a Zelda announcement. Even if you're not releasing them for a few years, you should still announce, hey, this is what's coming. So people will be like, I have to get that system.
And I am legitimately shocked. I'm glad you brought that up because I can't believe they didn't even tease a 3D Mario or something along those lines. I thought this was their golden opportunity with the 40th anniversary, and there wasn't even anything close to that. That was shocking. Before I go into Kevin Apollo here,
can I just point out that there were a bunch of things that if they announced them towards the end, we would be talking about those things at the end. Yoshi's Island getting another game, Super Mario Wonder getting DLC, DK Bonanza getting DLC, like extensions of the stuff that Westerners are playing, or the Nintendo Switch 2 audience, as small as it is compared to the overall Nintendo audience, is getting. But instead, they focus on all this stuff over here. I couldn't tell you what their primary target for this Nintendo Direct was. I just know that it took a full hour, and we should be talking right now about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. That should have been towards the end.
Yeah.
That should be the thing that we leave and we go, okay, yeah, I know what this was about. By the way, when I leave, this is the first thing I'm going to go tell everybody, as opposed to, oh, I have to go. I hope I took notes. So, there's a different sensibility, and I'm not sure what it is.
I might be the odd man out in the room here, and Kevin, don't worry, I'm going to get to you, my friend. But I feel like in some ways, maybe this is counterintuitive, and I'm open to pushback here. I feel like the Mario stuff could have almost been its own Direct, and it would have garnered a lot more hype. I feel like it was kind of thrown into a bunch of stuff. They might have realized they had kind of a Direct coming up. So they're like, hey, let's put all the Mario stuff at the beginning. And it's the 40th anniversary of Mario, and we only are learning about this stuff in September. We should have known this stuff back early on around the time of the Switch launch. That would have at least gotten some headlines. And it's not like they were doing crazy things outside of like the Mario movie. Like Yoshi, they would have had a decent looking build a few months ago. Am I wrong?
No, you actually took my point. I was going to say, if you weren't going to do Mario separate, then it probably should have closed everything out. And the last thing we saw should have probably been the announcement of the movie. These things feel super unbalanced. I actually kind of started wondering, do they throw all the big stuff in the very beginning because they think the Westerners are going to bail as soon as it gets boring?
And then the Westerners want to bail because at the end you get things that are like Tamagotchi Live. Or
I'm gonna take a minute here.
What are they? On Fire Emblem. I have to remind myself about that Fire Emblem exists.
Well, the Tomodachi Live thing also, the Nintendo has hit the point with the Miis where you're choosing your pronouns. So, right away I'm tuned out of that.
Yeah, I'm not putting my kids in that world. I don't know if it has online multiplayer of any kind, but I'm not putting my kids in any online situations where they have to possibly deal with any of that stuff.
What? Roblox has such a good track record. What are you talking about here?
Are we allowed to say the words digital cancer on this stream? Because that's what
we are, and we're also allowed to say Doja's $2 super chat. Who says, is Mario Kart 8 actually selling more? I doubt it. Yeah, the proof is in the pudding.
No, it is. That's literally a thing that's been announced that is provable.
Exactly.
that has
Check out the
sales
site.
records.
Yeah.
We got a great story on it. Please,
I understand
check it out.
I understand it's inconvenient for this whole Nintendo's Shield thing that you're doing today, but
okay,
it's the truth.
All right.
It's I love Doge, I love him, but you know, like I get it. You like Nintendo, but sometimes reality is reality.
Let the console wars live on, baby. Doge for $2. Marvin, why would you rebuy a game you already own?
I've done it multiple times. I think I bought The Last of Us Part 1 like 4 times because they kept re-releasing it with new stuff. Because I was a sucker back then. Now I don't do that anymore.
They're also re-releasing it as a show. They just can't get enough of that first game.
Yep.
All right, now Kevin, I want to shift this over to you before I give my 2 cents on this. What about you? I know you haven't picked up a Switch 2 yet. What was your impressions here and stuff? I know you chimed in a little bit. I want to hear a little more from you. Like, what was did this warm the cockles of your heart?
I'm still on the fence. My pre-order is still in, so I have like another 2 or 3 weeks right before the Pokemon game comes out. And I think my Switch 2 is supposed to be Pokemon themed. So I don't know. It was interesting. I don't think it moved the needle. I don't think if someone was on the fence, they walked out of the presentation feeling strongly one way or the other. But there's some fun stuff in there. I'm kind of interested in Resident Evil 9, and I would just wish, like, just give me a new Mario game. Just give me something new. I like all the re-releases and all that other stuff, and I probably pick up Galaxy 1 and 2 together because I missed out on the on the what was it called, the
3D All Stars.
Yeah, when they did the 3D All Stars, I just forgot to go get it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I really can't tell you how I feel about this. I'm like, okay, it was another Nintendo Direct. I feel like I'd enjoy them more if they would just move some things around and. But I'll probably get the Yoshi game, and play the Reading Rainbow theme in the background while I do it.
Just play it on loop, on your phone in the background. Your wife comes up to you. Why have I heard this dang song for the past 4 hours? It's a part of the experience.
Right.
Speaking of being part of the experience, Doge comes in with another $2 who says, give me the source.
Yeah, it's on thatparkplace.com. Go look it up.
Thatparkplace.com.
The link is in the chat right now.
Yes. So. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe continues to top sales charts despite being a repackaged Wii U game that hit the Switch in 2017. The Switch 2's big launch title, Mario Kart World, has crossed more than 5.6 million copies so far, bolstered by bundled systems. But on its own, the game isn't outpacing its predecessor, which is remarkable considering World is supposed to be Nintendo's bold leap forward in the franchise.
Right. So there's 2 factors going on here. One is Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2s are a new item, and Mario Kart World takes difficulty to understand compared to Mario Kart 8, which plays the way that Mario Kart has obviously played for more than a decade and was easily understood by the previous versions. From a market standpoint, it's very easy to enter into Mario Kart 8, and that everyone has a Switch, so are you going to pick up Mario Kart World? Or are you going to pick up Mario Kart 8? You're going to pick up Mario Kart 8. This is an easy market thing more than it is a statement of anything else.
And we were also far from the only outlet that reported these sales figures. It was all over the place. Every major gaming outlet reported on this a couple weeks ago. Yeah. I think we released that one on September the 1st. So
I'm pretty sure we covered it on that Gameplace too.
Yes, we did, Kevin. I love the plug. I believe we covered it last week. And also, I want to clear up some confusion if there's any in the chat. Since we were covering, so they usually don't have Nintendo Direct live streams on Fridays, and sometimes I like to pull a Tuesday, a Thursday. And I just want to confirm we are doing a show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So we will be covering. We're probably going to be talking a lot about the Mario Galaxy movie announcement. So I just wanted to clear up if there's any confusion on that. So be on the lookout for that. You're going to get even more Kevin Apollo in your life. So. Be excited. Be excited. If I can sum up the Nintendo Direct for me a little bit, I'm surprised none of y'all mentioned the Virtual Boy announcement. Like, to me, that was outside the Mario movie. That was my takeaway.
My brain like shut that part down because it was like, don't even think about it. You remember how bad this hurt me last time?
That's part of the Virtual Boy.
Did you actually have a Virtual Boy,
deletes
Marvin?
that memory from you.
I had a Virtual Boy.
Oh man, I had a friend
Virtual Boy.
who
I kept trying to make it work.
I was double down. I couldn't rent one, and I had a friend who rented one, so I never actually had one myself. But when I went and stayed over at his house, he went to sleep, and I played that thing all night. Of course, I woke up with my eyes and nose bleeding because of the migraines. But man, that's the thing about Virtual Boy is emulation for that is a little less accessible than anything else. Not that I'm confirming any anything like that here about the high seas or anything like that. But Virtual Boy is one of those things that Nintendo has not properly represented for a very long time. So
that's what it felt like.
I also wonder if they might do some of the unreleased games for Virtual Boy that were near completion that just never got taken to market. I think this the last thing that Gunpei Yokoi worked on before he passed away.
No, his last thing, I believe, after this thing had basically failed for him, I think the last thing he worked on was the Game Boy Micro, or it was a Game Boy variant. So he did go out with a win.
Oh, I forgot. So he retired after the Virtual Boy, and he had work outside of this. His passing was tragic, but Gunpei Yokoi is one of the people that are not he's not nearly as praised as he should be at this era in Nintendo. He was the guy behind the Game Boy. He was the guy who originally trained Miyamoto on how to make games, and the Virtual Boy, I think, is something that he spearheaded, but there's a lot about what went wrong with this that got put on him that was unfair, I think.
Well, guys, I don't blame him for that. He wanted to go a different
Before we go any
direction.
further, Nolan, I have to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we have. I got to write up this article on the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So thank you guys very much. I appreciated being here.
Thank you. Do you want to plug your stuff before you go?
Tooney Town TV. Go check it out.
Awesome. Thank you for being here, Marvin. We appreciate you. Awesome. Yeah, we're actually about to wrap up the show here. Jonas, did you have any closing shots?
No. I've been talking the whole time, haven't I? I think Nintendo's got a lot of stuff to look forward to, but at the same time, I'd like a little bit more focus from the company. I'd like to know when the next proper Legend of Zelda is coming out.
Focused on fun.
Exactly. That's the entire Nintendo model here. It has to be fun or horrifying Japanese anime style. So it seems to be one or the other, and nothing in between. I'm just joking. There's plenty in between. It's just kind of forgettable. So,
what about you, Kevin? You got any closing thoughts here?
Yeah, I know it's clearly they're still struggling to find their identity since some big losses, but hopefully this means that they are kind of getting back to basics, and we're going to start seeing more fun things coming out of Nintendo. The presentation was a bit of a dud, but there's still a lot of promise that came out of it too. So I'm looking forward to see what comes next.
Well said. It seems like you kind of had a lot of surprisingly good announcements amongst a really boring presentation. It's like history class. Like, it's fascinating, but sorry, if I see one more island at this point, they could announce Mario Sunshine 2, and I'd probably be like, ugh, island. Yes, this is the fun we need.
This
in
is
our
what I
life
was
right
sent when I told one of my oldest that the Super Mario Galaxy movie has been announced. That's what I got in return. So,
yes. Well, I want to say though, we'll definitely be covering that a lot tomorrow, and I really want to say, Jonas, thank you for joining us today. It was an honor to have you here, sir.
If the entire channel exists so that we can have a fun time doing directs, then I'm very happy.
Oh, it's gonna be the best time. We got Kevin. It's gonna be a good time. Jonas, do you have anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Nope. Just there's a big project coming that I can't talk about, but we'll get to that soon.
Ooh, excited. Well, we'll definitely be trying to promote it here on That Gameplace when that project is announced. Kevin, you have a show tonight, don't you?
That's right, Lauren and Apollo. Tonight we're going to be talking about some of the best shows of the 80s and the breakout stars who came to prominence, and some who probably should have, but for whatever reason did not. So we'll see you guys later tonight at 11. Be there. Or be square.
Perfect. Thank you, kind sir. And you can also find him on, I know, Tooney Town TV as well for the Thursday shows. And tomorrow you can find me and him back again for That Gameplays Live at 8 p.m. We'll be covering the Mario movie as well as a lot of the other crazy headlines in the gaming sphere. But I just want to say, everyone in the chat, thank you so much for your support throughout this whole show. We really can't do it without all of you. It's been a really fun time here. Look forward to hopefully seeing you guys tomorrow. And, you know, despite whatever the announcements were, I hope we have a lot of fun in store for Nintendo, because
Nintendo, now you're playing with power.
Super power.
What a time.
Yes. All right. Have a good night, everyone. And until next time, don't forget to get your game on.